Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kino Amour, and today we will be examining Robert Klaus's 1973 martial arts epic Enter the Dragon, starring the one and only Bruce Lee. Now, I just finished a 45-minute sauna session. I spammed some activated charcoal to enhance the detox. I am elated and felt now's a good time to sit down and record this video, especially because I am profusely sweating, and I would like to think that I somewhat resemble Bruce Lee shirtless and drenched in sweat at the climax of this film. Okay, I don't nearly have a close enough physique for that, but let's continue. Certainly Enter the Dragon is not the first martial arts film, but it is the first of its kind to be a global film. Deception 2 is a preferred course of attack that signals a smarter fighting strategy. Bruce Lee illustrates fighting without fighting by tricking this arrogant fighter onto a boat and letting him drift off, alone and without an oar. He won the fight handily without ever raising a fist. Additionally, the film depicts both visually and thematically another tenet of Chinese philosophy that Bruce Lee was a student of, which is the Taijitu, or what we in the West might refer to as the yin-yang symbol. Visually, the island is populated with two different major people. The martial arts students on the ground level, who wear white gis the entire film, and the prisoner population, who are forced to live underground in black uniforms within their cells. It is important to note that the prisoner population clothed in black were former students and participants in the antagonist's tournaments. Like the yin-yang symbol, the white within the black. Furthermore, upon the prisoner's release, they fight and subdue the students, thereby becoming fighters above ground again, the black within the white. Enter the Dragon is a product of its time. The opening sequence, as it introduces our main heroes, presents the film as a blend of genres popular in the early 70s. That opening sequence expands from traditional Hong Kong martial arts films with Lee and the students sparring, to the American blaxploitation films when they introduce Jim Kelly's character with a funky soundtrack, and to British spy films with a tinge of the gangster subgenre, constantly on the move because of serious financial debts. The film is also emblematic of Bruce Lee's mission to bring martial arts to a greater recognition and to create a bridge between East and West. Bruce Lee himself was an individual straddled between cultures. He was born in San Francisco, grew up in Hong Kong, returned to America as an adult for higher education, and opened his kung fu practice to teach martial arts, and eventually made his way back to Hong Kong to make movies. This led to some reservations by traditionalists who felt that Chinese martial arts should only be reserved for the Chinese. China, at many times throughout its history, has established isolationist practices, and this was no different under the Communist Party until the 70s. Traditionally speaking, no culture wishes to share their prized national possessions. This is no different for martial arts, which people felt should stay within Chinese culture and viewed teachers like Bruce Lee with disdain and mistrust. Enter the Dragon broke with tradition by being co-produced and distributed by Warner Brothers Studios. Being a product of both Hong Kong and the United States, Enter the Dragon is a step closer towards Bruce Lee's dream of making Kung Fu a respected art on the global stage, despite his detractors. In reviewing this film, I am partial towards it. Not only is Bruce Lee's birthday the day after mine, but the past several years I have personally practiced Wing Chun, the martial arts practice that Bruce Lee built his foundation upon with Grandmaster Yip Man. In my own journey, I have advanced to student teaching, a step before becoming a Sifu, or teacher. It's wonderful to watch the greatest martial artist exhibit his prowess in Wing Chun in the most iconic martial arts film of all time. In this film, we get to witness Wing Chun techniques like the Pak Sao. Bruce Lee exhibits such blinding speed with his Pak Sao that it will surely be missed if you simply don't. One can sense the countless hours of devoted practice that led to his mastery of this technique. We also get to witness Bruce Lee wielding a staff, which is also utilized in Wing Chun. Plus, at another point, Lee wields dual batons, or two shorter staffs, which is utilized in Wing Chun to develop wrist and hand strength before moving on to the butterfly swords. I often practice with these dual batons while watching films, sitting down in the spirit of Bruce Lee. Even while watching TV or movies, Lee would find a way to keep active, moving, stretching, and honing his body, transforming the sedentary into the vibrant. Enter the Dragon will continue to enamor audiences for generations to come. And this concludes Kino Amour's inaugural video essay. Thank you dearly for watching up to this point. It will be of significant value to me if you kindly like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so that I can continue providing these videos. It is my intention to be assembling and crafting more of these videos on a more frequent basis. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss these upcoming videos. And until next time, I bid you adieu.